Hey everyone, welcome back to Mini Toy Adventures. My name is Dom, and today we are checking out something that I've been waiting for probably 6 months or so. This doll is absolutely phenomenal, and I'm talking about this right here. Right? Yeah, I know, anticlimactic, right? This is a doll from Integrity Toys, and it is part of the Meteor series. It's a 24K shine Amirah Majeed, and it's from the Roaring 20s Remix collection, as you can see right here on the side of the shipper. Now, Integrity Toys does not make cheap dolls, but the quality is pretty much always on point, and I have one other, which is this Poppy Parker back here. That's got the pink hair that you might have seen, but here is Amirah's box, and I mean, let's just look at this in all of its glory. This thing looks absolutely gorgeous, like the color schemes here, and how some of it's got kind of like a glossy finish to it, and it says Meteor there right on the front to denote the series limited edition. So this is limited to 1,000 pieces, 1,000 made as far as this doll goes. And you can see here, limited edition Meteor collectible fashion doll on the back, and then we have just a bunch of stuff down here at the bottom. But sticker shock on this doll, it's $160. And I'm not sure if they're left yet or not. I'll try to leave Integrity Toys linked in the description below. I got this from a local dealer, which I pre-ordered from them back last year at some point. I can't remember exactly when, but I've been waiting for it for a while. So are you ready to take a peek at her and look inside of the box? Because it's pretty phenomenal. Okay, here we go. Look at that. So freaking awesome. First off, can we talk about how awesome this box is, how it opens? Look at that. That is freaking so cool. So amazing, and it says Integrity Toys on both sides right here. I love how this box opens up. It just screams like awesomeness, and it's obviously like got like a magnet that holds it shut. So that's pretty cool too. You can see like there's a little magnet indent down here at the bottom. Anyway, this is Amirah Majeed, and we are going to check her out and see what she comes with here, and I'm gonna unbox her for you. We do have a little accessories pack here, which we will go ahead and take a look at in a little bit. But you can see here, everything with the doll, she just looks so gorgeous, holy moly. And she's tied in here with nice little ribbons, and she's got a little crown up here at the top and some other stuff. She has a lot of accessories that she comes with, which we'll take a look at here momentarily. But I do have to get all of this out of the box here, because there's gonna be no other way for me to show her to you otherwise. I'm not an inbox collector, but if you are, you can live vicariously through me. So let's just go ahead and delicately unbox her. Look at, we have this little ribbon right here that we can pull to loosen her feet. And I just love how nicely these are put in here. And then let's see, how can we get the rest of this off? And look at that, we even have underneath, we have the certificate of authenticity from Integrity Toys. You can see that I have number 369 out of 1,000. And it says this certifies that this authentic Meteor collectible doll was designed in North America by Von Sawyers for Integrity Toys. So we have this nice little limited edition certificate of authenticity, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and put this box aside. And of course, we need to undo all of these ribbons. So instead of plastic ties, like we see in like other dolls like Rainbow High and OMG, we have these very nice little ribbons, and one of them got caught here. Okay, so here we go with all of this here. We should just be able to lift her out very gracefully now, once we get all the ribbons undone. And she is out of the box. Holy moly, look at this, wow. All I can say is, wow. This is pretty incredible looking. I am quite stunned right now. Okay, hold on. We're gonna put this aside. Let me get everything else out of the box and then we'll take a look at things. Okay, so I got everything out of the box here, as you can see, and first off, everything here is absolutely beautiful, but look at this tiara we have. Mind you, everything that I'm holding that looks metal is metal. So all of this stuff is actually, this is actual metal, and it's a beautiful looking tiara that goes on her head. We will check that out in a little bit. We're just going over the accessories right now. She does come with a champagne glass, which is pretty cute. Got some little bubbles up in there. Kind of hard to see right now, but we'll take a look at that when we get her all done up. We do have her heels here as well, which are glittery gold. They look pretty dang sweet. Let's go ahead and get those out of here real quick because I need to look at these like more closely. Oh, all these accessories that these dolls come with are amazing. Okay, I got one of them out of here. Look at how great that looks. So glittery, so amazing. It's like an actual little shoe. It's great. She does have a different pair of hands that have a slightly different grip to them than the ones that she comes with. Presumably one of these is to better hold her champagne glass, which we will talk about. She does also have a lot of bracelets. All of these bracelets here are also metal, and she does come with actual earrings as well. So we have all these little bracelets right here, these tiny little bracelets, and there we go. Look at that. And then she has these real earrings right here as well, which we will pierce into her little ears shortly. And then we also have a tiny little clutch here. As soon as I can get this out of the bag. Oh my goodness. This is the tiniest little clutch ever. How does it open? How do we get it open? Okay, look at that. It's held together with a magnet that you can open it and close it, but it is actually metal. So this is like an actual metal gold clutch that seems to have like a floral design on it, if you can see that. Oh my goodness. And then of course, usually I'm like, oh, just a stand, blah, blah, blah. But the stands that these Integrity Toys dolls come with is amazing. Like, look at this. This is like a fat slab of acrylic. It says Meteor on it right there on the top. And then this is the telescoping stand for it. So it goes in there just like that. And what you can do with this is you have the ability to telescope it up and then down. So the point is basically that you would put the doll on here, right? And then you would push it down so that whatever pose she's in, her heels or her feet are touching the ground. So you can kind of customize the level at which this sits. But wow, that is a beautiful looking stand. I mean, it just looks as a premium stand right there. Okay, so now that I got all these accessories out, I'm gonna get her done up and then we'll take a look at everything. Okay, everyone, I finally got her all done up and put together, and let me tell you, this is an experience. This is an experience, and she looks so amazing. I have her clutch like perfectly balanced on her hands. We're gonna go ahead and remove that so I can show you kind of all about this doll, and we can take her off her stand and I'll give you my thoughts and everything. So one thing to note here is her tiara right here. It just kind of digs into her hair. So if you're gonna put this on her, definitely be very, very careful because you can pull her hair out of place very easily by removing this too quickly or removing it wrong. See, you wanna like take it out, like slide it out backwards and pull up instead of just like pull it up because you will knock some of her hairs loose. Anyway, that being said, I'm probably not going to display this with her tiara in just because that just really like, it makes me anxious. Let's take her little champagne glass out of her hand too. Tiny little champagne glass with glitter around the rim of it. It looks fantastic. So let's take a look at all of her features here. So we do have her face here, and her face just looks absolutely incredible. Like, I love that she has this side gaze going on. I wasn't too sure about the side gaze at first. I was kind of like, but you know what? Now that I look at it, she's just like staring off to the side, like I'm way too cool to even look directly at you. You're not important, and she wants you to know that. Like, that is the kind of gaze that I'm getting from Amirah here. But her face looks absolutely beautiful. She does have real eyelashes on there. They're actually pretty long, as you can see from the side view there. And I do love her blush that she has, and she has kind of like a darker lip color going on. Now I did put her earrings in, and they are actual metal. As you can see, they're little dangly earrings. They fit just right in the little holes on her ear. And I know I read a lot of people were kind of back and forth about her two-tone hair color, but to be honest, I think that it looks absolutely beautiful. Like, look at that. Look how stunning her hair is. Like, I think this hair color looks absolutely amazing in my opinion, and it's just perfectly done with the waves here, and it looks incredible. Like, there's really nothing bad that I can personally say about her hair, but this is the quality that you can expect from Integrity Choice. Everything will be meticulously on point from top to bottom as far as things go. Now, she does have her bracelets on here, like I showed you in the package, so I just put 2 on one side, 2 on the other. And her hands, she does have 2 different hand poses. So this one is kind of like the open hand, which I was using to like balance her clutch on at the beginning. She does have a manicure going on with like this darker nude color on the nails, and it's really hard to see, but she has gold glitter on her nail tips. And the same goes with this hand right here, which we have that she can easily hold the champagne glass. If you put it in there just like that, you can see we can get her to hold the champagne glass. And she has the same manicure going on, so she has those 2 different hand poses there that you can swap out. And then we have her she's got legs for days. Like, look at this. Look at her legs. They're so long. They're so amazing. And then of course we have the shoes on there that I showed you a little bit earlier. Now let's take a look at her dress. Obviously, this is kind of like a lacy dress with a bunch of sequins woven into it. And right up here in the middle of her chest, we have little gold chains, which are actually metal chains. And they do look pretty incredible. Let me straighten out her head for a second here. Okay, there we go. She's just like, anyway, I love the dress, and obviously we have a slant cut there. And on the back side here, you can see it is held together in the back by a couple of pieces of string. Now you can take that off if you want to undress or anything. And then we do actually have a little clip back here that's holding this part shut. So once you take that off and undo the clip, you'll easily be able to remove the dress if you want to. Now, as far as getting her to like stand on her own without the help of her actual stand, yeah, it's gonna be possible, but the heels do make it very, very difficult to do so. Let's see if we can just get her balanced here without her stand. There we go. So not too difficult, you know, just gotta have an easy, a light touch with it and everything. But as far as articulation goes, she does have a ball joint in her head, which you can see we can move it side to side. I'm going to be very careful with mine because I did spend a little bit of money on this doll and I don't want to break anything. With her arms, she can reach up about 90 degrees, but she does have that full swivel, so she can bring it down like that as well. We do have a ball joint at her elbow as well, and swivel there also, and then her hands can go back and forth. And here, let me just hold this. We can go back and forth like that, or we can turn it with another little swivel joint there. She does have articulation in her abdomen as well, so she's got that kind of like crunch articulation that we can go ahead and get her in different poses. I believe she does have just 1 point of articulation there, but it is pretty good. Yeah, it comes right underneath her breast right there. She has that articulation point. And then of course her legs are like typical ball joint legs. She can't really kick up super high, obviously, with her dress, but with this leg, we can get up about 90 degrees, as you see there, and we should be able to go back about 45, which is pretty typical. As far as her knees go, she can kick back pretty far. Look at that, she looks like she's like flying. And she does not have any ankle articulation, but that's just something that I've come to expect with these Integrity Toy dolls, at least the ones that I have. But I think that Amirah just looks freaking amazing. With the stand, okay, let me talk about the stand. The stand is great. I wish that the stand color would have been more of like a light brown instead of this orange. Yes, the orange pops and it's kind of bold and that's cool and all, but for me, I would have taken a light brown color stand instead of something that's like this bright orange. Because not that it looks out of place, but I just would have liked a more muted look for the stand to not subtract from the presentation of the doll. That's just my opinion. You might have yours. Like I said, I do have the extra hands here that I'm not using. Inside of this little bag, I have her tiara. If you're gonna use that, be very careful in putting it on. Her little champagne glass, and I love this little clutch, which actually opens. It's so amazing. But this, my friends, is Amirah Majeed, and she looks stunning. This is a very, very beautiful looking doll. I love all of her metal accessories. Everything that she comes with is just 100% put together, on point, done deal. It's amazing. Integrity Toys, they do such an amazing job on these dolls. Like I said, these aren't cheap. They're about $160. But you know what? The quality control is there, and the fashion is there. Everything about them is just phenomenal in my opinion. So, that being said, I would like to know what you think about Amirah Majeed, or the Meteor line, or Integrity Toys in general. Like I said, I do have that Poppy Parker right there, so I only have 2 of these Integrity Toys dolls so far, but I can't say that I am not struggling to get more. Oh, it's getting intense around here. Anyway, I would love to know your comments down in the comment section below. Leave this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you're new around here, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos like this drop in the near future. And be sure to follow me on Instagram. Lots of fun stuff happening there. I thank you all so much. You mean the world to me. Thank you for just hanging out with me for a little sliver of time here while we open up a doll, talk about things, and have a little fun. So thank you so much for watching. Once again, this has been Mini Toy Adventures. My name is Dom, and I'll see you later. Bye.